just want to say something before this video gets started, that there's going to be a trigger warning before I get into this video. This video is going to discuss Jeffrey Dahmer and the controversy or the just annoying crap that's like circling him recently for whatever reason. I don't know why we keep glorifying idiots, but it's going to go into that, and then it might also talk about some other things that could be triggering related to crime, like guns and school shootings and things like that. So if that triggers you, or you just don't care to hear anything like that, I just want to let you know before this video starts, it's not super deep into those things. It's just kind of my opinion, which I feel like is a fact on why it's wrong to glorify these things. But I just wanted to be a little trigger warning before you get into this video. Despite the fact that I look like a toenail, there's something I want to talk about and address real quick. And normally I would probably do something like this on like a more structured video for my channel, and I probably wouldn't look like this. But there's something that's been going on for a while that I've been noticing on social media, and all social medias during Halloween time, and because the Jeffrey Dahmer documentary came out and stuff. The first thing I want to address that I've been seeing is the very first thing that I saw a lot of people saying was, why do we keep making documentaries about Jeffrey Dahmer? This happened however so many years ago. Honestly, I don't really care to know, because this is something that I feel like happened so long ago that, yes, we should spread awareness about that there are serial killers out there and they're crazy, but like, we're all aware every single day that there's crazy people in this world. We're all aware that any day something could happen, and that there's just things that happen in the world that we just don't understand, like crime and serial killers. But a lot of people reacting to the documentary were saying, why are we making a scripted, acted out version of a real life person who are basically glorifying for money? So we're exploiting victims. We're making people constantly relive something just to make a dime, or to spread awareness or tell the story. I think it's absolutely insane. I think that however a company or a production company can make a dime, they will do it at the expense of anybody. But making a documentary about something to share a story is different. But why do we need to make 365 of them? For one. For two, a scripted one where you had to literally go seek out an actor to play a role, and a lot of times those actors don't even want to play those roles. I don't understand. Like, it's ridiculous to me. And then people are justifying it with horror movies. Most horror movies were made, first of all, way back in the day. First of all. Second of all, horror films were made... I don't even know if my microphone was working halfway through this video. Horror films were made based on fantasy. So Freddy, Jason, Michael Myers, all of that stuff is Hollywood. All of it is Hollywood. Now, I'm not a big horror movie person because, first of all, I feel like they're really all terrible. And I believe that they bring in like evil entities into your life. That's a different can of worms also. All of those horror films are Hollywood, are directed and made and written and scripted, and were originally made for entertainment only. There isn't a Michael Myers out here. There's no Freddy that's killing people in their dreams. There's no Ghostface that's a different person every time they show up to kill somebody. I mean, it's just like, that's a scripted horror film. I don't really always agree with horror films because they do kind of inspire weirdos out here. But anyway, I think that constantly making documentaries and movies about Jeffrey Dahmer, I'm using him as an example, but I feel like we glorify serial killers too much anyway, like actual real ones. I just think that's too much. I think that it's over. It's just not okay to me. And then the fact that people think it's okay for Halloween to make Jeffrey Dahmer a costume, I'm not a fan. I think that is just really pushing it. I think that is so below the belt. How would you feel if you had a family member go through his actions that he performed to people, like a loved one who went through that, and then see people dressed up as your loved one's killer? I mean, I think that's not funny. I don't think that's funny. I don't think it's cute. And it's not scary either. It's cringy, and it makes you look stupid. And my thing is, do not let your children do it. You need to educate your children. This is not okay. And here's why. I think that it's absolutely insane. I just think it's ridiculous. And then I just think that dressing up as Jeffrey Dahmer, now, trigger warning. There's a trigger warning coming about guns and school and things like that. So if you don't want to hear what I'm about to say, then don't listen. Dressing up as a real life serial killer like Jeffrey Dahmer for Halloween is like dressing up as a school shooter. Dressing up as something that people actually went through as a person who committed a mass crime, I think that is just so disrespectful for the people who went through it. I really think that's horrible. And if you can't see that, I think that is just whatever. I was watching a YouTube channel, and I don't subscribe to any family channels, but here and there I'll go click on a random channel and watch a video and just see what they're up to, because family channels are mostly horrible because they exploit their children for money and they put all their business out there, and it's awful. But I was watching a specific channel. I'm not going to put their name out there. I'm not going to give them any credit. There's a lot of cringy things they do all the time, but this was the one for me. Their daughter is dressing up as Jeffrey Dahmer, and they're laughing about it in the video. And there's no disclaimer in the video. Nothing. Just because most of the people who are affected by his actions might not even be alive today or be around, and they probably know to stay off the scene around this time of year because people are stupid. There's no trigger warning in case somebody who's watching might have been affected by a serial killer or by somebody, there's just no, I just think there should be a trigger warning about certain things in videos. They're laughing it up, and I skip ahead in the video to see if they talk any more about the daughter dressing up as this character. Mind you, the daughter is 13 years old, so yes, she's old enough to know it's wrong, but the parents should definitely be explaining to her, like, that's not okay thing. Further in the video, I skip ahead, and they're like, and if you're offended by Jeffrey Dahmer, then you should be offended by the Grim Reaper, and you should be offended by basically naming a bunch of made-up fantasy serial killers or, like, Halloween characters. Those are made up. Those were made up by Hollywood or somebody who has a twisted mind and made these things up. We're not, like, I just don't know why people... And then the daughter was like, well, I'm not dressing up as the real Jeffrey Dahmer. I'm dressing up as the one from the movie. Okay. I'm confused. That's like the person playing Jeffrey Dahmer. Well, I'm playing Jeffrey Dahmer, but I'm not really him. Like, I can't make this up. I think it's so crazy. I've been recently watching some, like, channels, like, I don't know the word, like commentary channels who talk about family channels, and they talk about the cringy things that people do. And I watch a lot of true crime videos too. And I really want to get into that world on YouTube because there is so much out there on the internet that people will do to make money, and it is crazy. I think it is wrong to dress up like Jeffrey Dahmer for Halloween. I don't care if you don't agree. That is wrong. Sorry. It's not funny. It's disgusting. And like I said, that's like the equivalent of dressing up as a school shooter. Now, not that that has a look, but like if you were to take one of the ones who's done it before, it doesn't even have to be a school one. It could be like a mass murderer. If you pick one out and decide you're going to go make yourself look like this person and walk around or do it at a Halloween party, I think that's just... In this day and age, it's just not cute. It's just not funny. And I think that you need to chill because you definitely need to be teaching your kid that's not right because it's not. And I think it's so horrible. I just think that that is just so below the belt. Comment how you feel below. If you don't agree with me, that's fine, but please don't attack me. We can have an agree to disagree conversation. But I really think that it's disgusting to dress up as Jeffrey Dahmer for Halloween. Any mass murderer that actually committed crimes in real life to real life people, I think that's wrong to dress up as a costume. And that's it. There's nothing else to say. That's wrong. But that's it. I probably should have just turned this into a separate video, but I did not want to have to get myself together for that. Okay, this video is literally turning into like, I want to make like a video so bad and post it. Bro, I commented on this YouTube channel. I wasn't rude. I said, it's very disrespectful to have your child dress up as a serial killer who actually literally killed people and is a real life murderer and has real life victims in real life who have to watch this and basically relive the situation. A few other people commented too, like not rude comments at all. Like some of their like regular subscribers and people who support them were like, I support you guys and I love you guys, but this is wrong, da da da. Literally, so one of the people, I wish I would have screenshotted my comment and I wish I would have screenshotted the conversation. One of the people that I replied to on there, she replied back to me, but I didn't get to see the comment because they're literally deleting the comments. And they're not rude, they're not nasty, it's just calling them out on how that's wrong. And literally, OMG, I don't understand. I can get deleting a comment that's rude and nasty for no reason, like your child's ugly or you suck, but like calling you out on literally something you're doing that's wrong, you're deleting the comment. And then they preach all the time about how they're not affected by the haters or whatever, but they deleted a comment that's really not even rude or nasty, it was just calling them out. I can't deal with it. Like, I'm so over it. Like, I cannot stand people. I couldn't even see what the girl said back to me because they deleted our conversation. It wasn't rude at all. It was calling them out. And like, people get so mad when you try to wake people up. They don't want you to wake people up because we're going to run away their subscribers, as we should. That's rude. That is so rude and below the belt to dress. I already explained it all. But oh my gosh, what in the actual tar nation? So I actually was originally vlogging today, and then in the middle of filming my vlog, I had watched, my hair is such a mess, I had watched that video, and I was just super triggered by it, and I had to talk about it. So if I should do more videos like this, you should let me know in the comments. But that's it for this video, and I'm going to vlog the rest of this day because this vlog ended up turning into me going off about this family channel. But if I should do more videos like this, let me know down below, and I have to upload this today because I have to really get my point across. But that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy. Peace.